Hey, how's it going? So today we're doing a quick unboxing. So this is from Lumen LED tactical flashlight. There's multiple uses for it, but this one's going to be going onto one of my shotguns. So this is again Lumen, just for quality life. All right, and it comes in this nice simple case. You can always reuse it for something else. Usually I would use these cases to just hold like some supplies and stuff, like water, just supplies. I'll keep it as that. So as we unbox it, you can see this here is the flashlight. Put that to the side. It comes with the cable, of course. A decent cable. This here is the mount that I will be using in order to mount it onto my shotgun. This feels like it's all aluminum. The quality build looks nice. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, there's just a little bit markings, tooling marks, but that's not a big deal. It functions. Of course, the little Allen wrench, and here is the battery. This is a typical 86, let's see, it should be right here, 18650 battery. So this one's actually pretty big. It's a 3500 milliamp at 3.7 volts. That's nice. Now this is the sensor switch. So you'll switch out the end cap for this, and then it'll become more like a pressure switch. All right. So let's get it going. It comes with a lanyard already on, which is, I think, kind of cool, but I won't need it for my application. So let's take off the tail cap. That was easy. Okay, I'll put that aside. Here's the battery. Looks like it'll be negative side in. And then here's the new end cap with the pressure switch. And as you can see, it has like a very nice rubber sealant. Actually, I could be wrong. Well, there's a spring on both sides. So let's go ahead and do negative down. I mean positive down. That's usually what they say. I was just a little bit confused because there's a spring on both sides of the cap. So that kind of threw me off. All right, so let's check it out. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's try this. Oh, there we go. So I guess it knows to deactivate the pressures, the onboard button, and now we're using the pressure switch. Oh yeah, see, so it's a two-stage switch. The thicker one will be on and off, and then when you're in more of a tactical situation, you just lightly press the thinner side, and that'll just be a quick activation, so you could just do on and off, on and off, on and off. All right. As you can see, this is a very bright flashlight. I believe you could focus this. I could be wrong. Yeah, it looks like you can't really focus this, so, but that's not a big deal. All right, so let's put this aside here, and I'll bring in my shotgun. Now, let's see what we got here. So, I believe it would just be mounting right here in the center. This video might be just a little bit longer because I didn't set anything, so I have to manually undo all these here. So that might take a little bit of time in the video here. But overall, especially for your home use, tactical weapons, or what you want to call it, it's always nice to have a light on it, because most of the time, any type of issues will be in lower or real late at night. So it's nice to light up your potential target versus just shooting it blindly into the darkness, right? You should always know what your target is and the backstop. You gotta always clear the backstop, right? You don't want to hit something of value behind the target. Okay, I almost have it here. Oh, almost. Okay, that one's free, and this one is free too. So I'll pick that up right here to the side. Okay, so this will go on. Usually you want it up high above you. But for this instance, I'm gonna put it down below since I have a pressure switch, right? So I don't really need it up higher to, as a, you know, because some people they mount it high, so it's easier for your thumbs to reach it and manually push the back cap, you know, type situation. I don't think that situation applies for me, so I'm gonna do a lower mount. I'm just doing just lightly stick these screws in so that the video is not as long. But you get what I'm doing, right? I'm just mounting this flashlight on. Okay, and from here is a manual knob, right, to open the bracket. And usually I would mount it a little bit forward of the gun just so that your muzzle doesn't get, you don't have the shadow of your muzzle within the beam of light. You know, you want as more crisp light as you can get. Okay, that's pretty easy. So for the switch, this one here doesn't actually have a location for my switch. So later on I'll probably just do what normal people do and just tape the switch somewhere on the butt, on the stock itself. And that is what I will be doing too. So here you go. As you can see, activate switch, and there you go. A nice crisp beam, nice and white. Then has a nice hot spot in the middle, but it seems to spread it pretty well. Let's go out there. Yeah, you have a nice focal beam with a nice spread around the hot spot in the middle. It's a nice white clear light, not too much of a glare, which I like. Okay, there you go. And the nice thing is the front is chippered too, so you know you can always use that as kind of a close range type situation, or it could help break glass. Other than that, I would probably put a little bit of some type of, not Loctite, but maybe something to kind of keep it pinned down a little bit better. I think there's a set screw in here, but I don't think you can set it to lock it in. Yeah, there's nothing lock the top nut in. But yeah, I would want to stake this just, you know, especially since it's on a shotgun, you don't want it moving around too much, you know, if you ever use this. But as you can see, this looks great. The finish, the black finish is very nice. I would probably actually mount this a little bit different, just put the switch maybe on top, just in case, you know, the switch is totally dead once you put in the other pin cap. But I do want to say that the charging port is back here, right? So you have to mount it so that you can always kind of charge it. So I'll probably put switch on top, the charging port down straight down below at the 90, right? So it's easier to reach later on. Other than that, I think that's about it. This should have a waterproof rating just because the cap is sealed, the back is sealed, of course the front is sealed, even the button here is sealed. So you shouldn't have any issues with water. But I do like this switch. It's very nice and clicky, as you can see. And you know, just do like our people, just simply tape it down. The tape is fine. I'll probably find a better way of mounting this somehow. I just have to do a little research, and maybe I have to switch out my choke guard. That's something for me to figure out. But that's it. Give you a nice closer look at it real quick. It's very tactical looking. The lens is nice and clear. It's actually, it feels like polycarbonate. I wouldn't say glass. can't really tell at the moment. But the housing is very nice. It's very well made. Has fins to keep it cool, which is nice. Alright? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you have any comments, leave it below. And I'll see you on the next one. Again, this is from the company Poison.